recording. Hello and welcome to Bricks and Bits episode 77. We're supposed to have a guest tonight, Brixie. Hopefully he shows up. If not, we have no guest, but we'll see where it goes. We also have
we have enough to talk
too
about.
Good.
Yes.
Rudely interrupted. I'm kidding. And,
I know. Well,
let's start it again.
Okay.
Take two.
I'm kidding. Yeah. All right. There's a lot to cover this week. We got Toy Fair. We got scammers. We got Lego actually listening to their fans, maybe. Stuff like that. That's pretty crazy. Unprecedented. 2020, what a decade. But yes, let's start with the Instagram scammer. This is the wildest thing. So this has been going on for 3 years. Had you guys previously seen the account or like been made aware of it?
Yeah.
I was literally only made aware of it through you, dude.
Oh, that's sad.
I literally don't even go on Instagram, honestly.
Yeah. So this account for like the last 3 years, and I'm sure a lot of people see my videos, so abridged version. For like 3 years, they've been scamming people, and I was just like, I need to make a video. I've wanted to make a video for at least 2 years. You know, like this is an idea I've been sitting on, and I've mentioned it in past videos, like that I'm going to do it, and I finally did it. And I finally made the video to expose the scammer and everything he does. And shockingly, this is being recorded on Wednesday, January 29th, by the way. It has been, 5 days since my video or something? His Instagram stands. I don't understand what Instagram is doing. I don't know what they're smoking. What's going on? And you also have to imagine right after 3 years that the account has to have been reported so many times, right?
You would think so.
Like, yeah. It's a very weird situation, but so yeah, this scammer has lost his mind. He's been he's changed the account name as expected, and you know, if you guys look at it now, it says money back guarantee and legit online store in the bio of the account, which I think is funny.
Wasn't it a knock at you for a bit?
He did temporarily change the name to M&R Productions Fan. Yes.
Okay.
So that did happen, which was funny, and I'm like, all right, I guess that's supposed to get at me. I don't know. I'm really confused.
It's a woman that's doing this?
It's not a woman. Okay. That's all a cover up. It's not a woman. I'm pretty sure I have an image of exactly what the guy looks like.
How the heck did you get an image of what he looks like?
Long story. Some of which is very inappropriate because of what this guy is doing to me and my family members now. So, long story, which I don't know if I'm going to say yet. Not tonight, I think. I reported it to the police. There's a lot going on. I've taken some measures to protect myself. I live in Florida, if that gives you any hints. So that's where we're at. But
wait, is this still in the podcast?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he lives in the Philippines, so it's not a big deal. But you know, better safe than sorry. I got some stuff. It's all good.
Oh my god, I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. It's a price to pay. But this is where it leaves me. This is where I'm kind of like I think I did a decent job putting the word out there and like making people as aware as possible. But like just in reference to the email that you said you got. And what I said I replied with is part of my frustration is nobody else seems to, like, no other big names are picking this up. No blog websites, no YouTubers. I feel like I'm standing on an island, and it's very odd. Like, nobody seemed, like, I'm not calling anybody out. Like, I'm just like, I'm a YouTuber, you would think, right? There. Well, yeah, but you would think one other person would have like made a video or written an article at least, and I've seen nothing. It's wild.
I'm not that place.
I know you're not that person, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Somebody out there, I would imagine, would care enough to have done something at this point to also
because I want to address
spread awareness.
The reason I don't do a lot of these is because I feel bad by covering one. I'm missing out on all these other ones and everything like that. I know it's a bad complex to have, but it's something I live with. Right. So I usually avoid singling out certain things or stuff like that. But I mean, you're right that we all have this platform to do it. So I hope that people who have done it before do check out this.
I would like to think that somebody else would care enough to like help put the word out there. I don't know. Like, it's not that you guys don't care. Like, other people don't care. But it's just shocking to me. This is a huge thing, and I don't think people realize how huge it is. This guy has been scamming for 3 years and has probably stolen hundreds of thousands of dollars from people that likely watch our videos. Like, it's wild. I got so many messages being like, I was just about to buy from this guy, or I bought from this guy, and I never got my thing. Thank you for making a video. And it's like, Jesus Christ. Like, this guy, the the reach is very wide. Like it's absolutely wild. I don't know. It's such a weird situation. But
it is.
Back to my original point, the account's still up, which is beyond shocking to me, given I thought my video would have been enough. You know what I mean? Like, it's got like 75,000 views. Like, you think someone would have seen it that could do something, or the account would have been reported enough. But I have to, like, now I'm trying to get Lego Legal involved, because the store name is now, like, it says Lego Store in the store name, so you would think that they could have some jurisdiction there, and they get Instagram accounts taken down enough that you would think they could get that Instagram account taken down. I don't know. Are you guys pro or anti-scammer?
Well, I mean, that's such a simple issue.
So,
I love scammers. They're like my favorite people.
I loved it. It was like, I don't know. I feel like I got like a comment that was like, God, I hate scammers. And I'm like, dude, that's a bold stance to take.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's wild. This guy is a lunatic. I have to show you guys some of the stuff after. It's wild, and I just wish other people would speak up is where I'm at. I was surprised that no one else has.
For those who are interested in this, they could find the video on your channel, right?
Yeah, I'm sure everyone. I mean, I can't imagine.
I know. I'm just saying because I'm like, maybe somebody's listening and they're like, "What? Where is this video?" Because I don't know if you.
But yeah, I'm trying to get this to Lego. I'm gonna try to get in contact with Instagram. I've already been to the police station. Like, I've covered as many bases as I can. So it's surprising that like the FBI or the police don't pick up the scam. You know.
I mean,
I don't know how all this works. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's international too.
It's wild. So I don't know. Maybe I will try to submit a thing to the FBI, because I have a picture of the guy. Like, it's not like it's too hard to like identify someone especially if he lives in America like that. So
the thing that confuses me the most when you were telling the story about it is the whole payment procedure. Just seemed like that'd be the point where most people, I think, would be like, okay, I'm out.
Well, yeah, so here's the thing. Western Union is like a legitimate way to send money, so people may not get the red flag to that. But, I mean, I opened the Western Union app for the first time on the video, and the first thing it says is, don't send money to someone you've never met in person. It's like, well, I don't want to victim blame, but, like, come on now. You got to put 2 and 2 together here, that this is not, something's awry. But
they're like, Western Union the money to Zimbabwe, and I will send your Legos to set out.
Yes,
it's not happening.
I am the prince of Zimbabwe.
Yeah, it's like those scams. It's like you send us $100, and we have millions of dollars waiting for you. You just have to send us the money to get the process.
We just need $20,000 as a convenience fee.
Come on, man.
It is pretty wild. But yeah, this is one of those scams that I feel like has kind of gone under the radar, but it's also like you would think somebody at some point with some weight could have figured out. Like, I don't know. I'm just so frustrated that Instagram hasn't taken down the account, really.
That's the craziest part of it. What I liked about your video was that it wasn't just going for this person. It was also like a tutorial on how not to get scammed. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 that I thought was really good.
Yeah, so anytime I get messages now asking me if this is legit and I look at it and it's just obviously not legit, I'm going to be like so disappointed. It's just... I've already gotten one that was literally the same store, and they're like, "Hey, is this store legit?" And I'm like, "You're not serious, right? Like, please tell me you're joking." Oh, people, don't fall for scams. Don't give this guy your money. Buy stuff on, and so I got put between a rock and a hard place, because in the video I said, if you want to be super safe, this is the like, just don't get scammed, easy way. Just don't buy an Instagram. Like, right? Like, that's the, if you aren't wanting to risk it, because buying anything on Instagram, you're taking a risk. Like, there are reputable people selling on Instagram. I'm not going to say that's not true. But there are also a lot of scams there. And so I said in the video, I'm like, don't take the risk if you don't want to take the risk. Like, don't buy it on Instagram. There are plenty of other places you can buy Lego. Spend the extra money. Like, don't be dumb. But then obviously the people that sell stuff on Instagram are like, "Yo, this is a legitimate way some people earn a living," and like, come on, you can't say that. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. You know, you can't win.
The serious people though are probably going through PayPal, and if you go through PayPal, you're 100% secure on that.
Yeah, and unless
Union,
the PayPal thing, you got to make sure you use business, not friends and family.
And that was a part of your video, but it's at least with PayPal you have some some fallback if things
some
go
recourse.
bad.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how this develops. I'm sure there will be more. I'm sure I would like to think the account gets taken down by the time this podcast is up on Sunday, but who the hell knows? It's 3 years, so it definitely could take longer.
It's crazy how easy it is to scam people on Instagram. That's the most offensive thing about it.
I want to move to the Philippines and do that.
Yeah. Make a new name every 2 weeks. Take people's money. Don't work ever.
It seems so easy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to retire from YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube's not a real job, remember.
That's true. I forgot.
So, I don't know. That's where I'm at. Scammer, bad. Not scammer, good. Don't get scammed. Don't be dumb. I don't know. You guys got anything else about the scammers?
Nope. I ain't got nothing.
No, I think it's been covered.
All right. Yeah. I feel like I had to talk about it, but let's move on. Something actually good happened this week. Or was it Thursday last week? I think it was Thursday morning.
One?
You see it. Next topic.
Oh, the Star Wars?
Yes. This is the best thing to happen in a long time.
If you're a Star Wars fan.
True. Well, you got they do the Lego Ideas votes, but I'm sure they'll do more stuff like this. I don't know.
I know. I'm saying please do it for modular building. That would be freaking awesome.
Yeah. So Lego is letting people choose the next UCS set. Or not the next one. This will probably come out May 2021, to be honest. But what did you guys vote for? Or did you vote? Or what would you vote for?
I did not vote. If anything, I don't care for any of them, really.
Can you vote for the gunship?
Funny enough, TIE Bomber would be the best of the worst for me because I like TIEs, but I mean, I understand the other two perfectly. Wait, what did you say? Can you vote for... Sorry, I got cut off.
Vote for Republic Gunship.
Nope, I'm good.
Oh my god.
You ain't buying my vote.
Dude, Gunship Gang's gonna show up to your house.
Oh.
They ain't taking no for an answer.
That was good. All right.
What are you voting for, okay. Greg? Keep that in mind.
I'm in the same exact boat with Justin. Like, I'm not interested in any of these.
Damn. At all. I guess you only do kind of like you mix themes a lot, so you're not as polarized like I am. But what would be your I think best of the worst? I think like
visually, the gunship probably is visually the coolest looking one or the best looking one. I couldn't imagine anyone voting for the TIE Bomber. And the other one is just like super weird looking. Like I don't even know what to think about it.
Yeah.
Do you know which ship that is? Do you know what ship that is, Greg?
Yeah. No. What is it?
It's from episode 6, right? Jedi.
It says episode 5.
5 and 6.
These ships were used as convoy escorts and made their first appearance in Star Wars Episode 5.
That was the thing. I didn't know what it was either, but some people were like, "How could you not know what it was?"
It's not iconic like a Death Star, but it's not like it's. You have to be a hardcore Star Wars fan to really know what this ship is. Like I know it's like a focal point, like it's in the movies, right? But it's not like a Death Star iconic. Like I don't know. It's just not very recognizable.
It's not an X-wing. It's not a TIE fighter. It's not a Millennium Falcon. It's
right. I mean, it's never had a Lego set before, so it's really not recognizable.
That's the one argument for it, that like there's no real counterpoint to that. It's just like, yeah, it hasn't had a Lego set, but it's also like the Republic Gunship has had 3 very nice play sets, so the logical next step would be to make it bigger. That's where.
So there's
I
what the Gunship Gang, there's the Nebulon nerds,
and the Bomber Bros.
Are there any Bomber Bros out there? People.
I found one Bomber Bro for the debate video we did, but there are not a lot. Okay. I'm wagering that I am really hoping they release the polling numbers. I don't know why they wouldn't. Don't be cowards, Lego. But
they did that with the Ideas one, right? They
did release it. Oh, they did release the numbers. You're right. How long after the vote ended did they do that?
I think they literally did it the day of. That was in the announcement video. Right? Wasn't it in the announcement video?
The day of what?
The day of the announcement. Like, the day they announced which one won.
Yeah, like what? But did they announce that like the day after the vote ended, or was that like a month later?
Yeah, good point. Yeah. I think it was soon, if not the same day. Yeah, I don't think it was that, because I remember it was pretty quick with the news. So yeah, it must have been around the same day.
I'm gonna Google
it's kind of cool that they're allowing people to vote though, because then when they come out with something, you can't complain because they gave you a chance to decide.
It's true.
Right.
True. Are they going to go with the popular vote, or are they going with the Electoral College on this?
I can't imagine it's not popular vote. Okay, so Lego Ideas, here it is. Lego Ideas 10-year anniversary fan vote. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the winner announcement was like literally the day after the fan vote. So we should know tomorrow. Like, okay, so this podcast is gonna be outdated as hell. Sorry. That's why want to get more in the habit, like I did earlier, say the date we're recording because we upload 4 days later. But this should be announced tomorrow morning.
Oh shoot!
I'm gonna vote right now. I'm gonna go. I gotta support
I got
you,
$5.
I'm gonna go with the Gunship Gang.
Yes.
I mean, that's probably going to be the one that wins. So
I think I've done enough work to make sure it wins. Like, let's be honest. I've put a lot into it. I feel like I have. I did propaganda on Instagram, which I thought was hilarious.
I saw.
And then I did. Did you see it, Greg? You got
Your Uncle Sam? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I did 3 different. Well, actually, I didn't post. I posted the 3rd one on Twitter. I did 3 in one day, and then I saved them. But yeah, I did this. He's watching you is like a World War II poster that like the someone's echoing. Greg, you're echoing.
Oh no.
Unbelievable. Yes. But yeah, the he's watching you poster is like a World War II poster, like, and where the green lightsaber is, there's actually like a black bar in the real image, and then the like helmet shape fit perfectly with the Jedi Bob. So I was like, oh, I'm doing that. It's so good. I did a propaganda war with Decent Aglia Studios, and then we did the debate video, and then I got a like the day it happened, I hit up Leg Bros, who's like an eBay seller, but he's also got like an Instagram and a YouTube, and I've talked to him before, so I was like, all right, okay. Brixie says he's good for next week, February 5th. All right, I guess he's not coming today.
Okay.
All right. Huh. Well,
Ryan, I've seen the power that you have with your people. And
I'm trying
people to do things. I think you might single-handedly make this happen.
Yeah. So
Ross is also
Gunship Gang.
Did you see Ross's video?
Yeah, I shared it on my community tab.
That's funny.
What's the story behind that? I thought he was for the one that we don't know what it is. I saw the thumbnail for it.
What?
Oh, you gotta watch the video.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch the video. I just saw your post, Ryan, and I was like, oh, Ryan's sharing this.
Yeah. He says why.
Showing like the counter argument to it.
No. So his video is why you should vote for the Nebulon B frigate on Lego Ideas, and it's very satirical. So I like that type of stuff. But yeah, I feel like I have done a lot of work to make sure the gunship wins more than anybody else. So I did a live stream.
More likely the Instagram person going down or the gunship winning?
The gunship winning.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird, right?
You're doing the Lord's work here.
I am. But yeah, so I did a live stream last night. Almost had 1,000 viewers concurrent for the Gunship
That's
Gang.
Insane.
How can it not win? So I've never had that. I think I've gotten kind of close to 1,000 before, but that was the closest I've been.
On a random like Tuesday night.
On a Tuesday, I should have done it on a Friday night. I didn't get it fast enough. But yeah, definitely the Gunship Gang is strong. We're trying to get that victory.
What'd you do for the Gunship Gang live stream?
I built a gunship. So I didn't finish explaining the first part of that. I knew a guy who was selling a couple of the 2002 Republic gunships, and I don't have that set. It's the one with Jedi Bob, so obviously everyone wants Jedi Bob in the UCS gunship if it happens. So I was like, I need the one with Jedi Bob. So I hit up this guy. I'm like, yo, because he was selling it for $400 on eBay, right? And I'm like, can we just do a private sale? Like, you won't have to pay the eBay fees, obviously. I'll just PayPal you. So you save the money on the eBay fees, but give it like 2 days shipping instead. And he's like, all right, done. I didn't haggle on the price. I'm just like, I'll pay the price, $400. It'll be at my house before the vote ends so I can do the live stream. And that's what I did. It was amazing. Totally worth the money. It was a really fun time. Yeah.
So you didn't have that one before? Or?
I did not. I had never owned that set. Never owned a Jedi Bob. Yeah. Yeah, that was.
In terms of the turnout on it, was it just because everyone's hyped on the gunship, or is there something special about this set that everyone had to be there for, or what? I would
just think it's the Gunship Gang hype. I think everyone's excited about the Gunship Gang, so I think that's I mean, I had a lot of people at the Death Star live stream too, so I think my live streams are just popular, but this one was specifically had the backing of the gang, so that helps. Okay.
So then officially it's looking like the gunship has the overwhelming.
So yeah, I did some extra math. So if you go on like the Lego Ideas page, and you can actually leave comments down below if you see that section at the bottom. And this is, a few days ago, so it's not quite up to date anymore, but I'm sure it hasn't changed too much percentage wise. I did like how you can Command F or Control F or whatever and see what words are posted on a page. I opened all of the comments for the page, which was like 1,200 at the time. And then I did Command F, and I typed in Gunship, and I typed in Bomber, and then I typed in Nebulon to see what the numbers were. And it was like, I don't know, like 55% Gunship, 40% Nebulon, and 5% TIE Bomber. Or no, it was like 10% TIE Bomber, I'm sorry. Wow. And of note, only like off by like, it was like 160 mentions of the Tie Bomber. Guess how many mentions of the 501st?
How many?
150. It was like 10 off for something that has nothing to do with this.
That's crazy.
So I did a tweet yesterday. I was like, Lego, let us choose the next battle pack. Just put it to a vote, right? It's the only way. It's the fairest way. I said, let us choose the next battle pack.
If that happened, dude, there might be a campaign against whatever you want.
I'm sure there will be, but I will.
Yeah, it'll be like
you can't stop it.
All the haters will like do the vote on the campaign.
Yeah, but you can't stop
I want
it.
To happen now.
I absolutely want it to happen. It would be such a fun time. I've had so much fun this past week campaigning for the Gunship Gang. The video I did with Ninjago and Ace about the debate was the most fun I've had making a video. Like that was an absolute blast of pleasure to make. So like we sat down for like 3 hours and did like Google slide presentations, and I'm just like, this is more work than I put into any school presentation in 12 years. It was bad.
Oh, I gotta check that.
But yeah, that's a great, Justin, that's a really good video. You should definitely watch it. But
I'll
yeah,
check it out.
I'm just like, Lego, put it to a vote. 501st battle pack. Don't be cowards. Put it in there, but also put in 2 other good options. Make sure the 501st battle pack is what the fans want. Like, let me prove it. You know what I mean? Like, give 2 other really good options
honestly,
that are hard to turn down. That's what I want.
Why don't they just put every direct-to-consumer set to a vote? Because it's all adults who are voting for it and teenagers who are going to buy it.
That's a good point. I think if you do it that much, it would get old.
You think? Well, I mean, like, because I'm like, I was playing RuneScape, old school RuneScape, which for a rundown, RuneScape was an old game back in the day. They brought back the original version, and it's awesome because every change they make in there is a fan vote. So the fans vote for everything, and in that way, they can't really complain. Because
I like that. Vote. Yeah, you definitely can't complain if you get to choose.
Exactly. So I think for direct-to-consumer sets and sets aimed towards adults, I think it could work if it was just like a monthly survey we all take and something like that. I don't know.
Huh.
Or they could do it individually, so people could do campaigns and stuff like that. I don't know. But hopefully they are doing that more, because this is the second time, heck, maybe even third time you could say, where they're doing this.
Yeah, this is the third time because they did the Ideas one and they did a Star Wars one back in like 2009. So
the fan vote, yeah. Oh, I think City had one too.
Did they? I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was a City fan vote, same time as Star Wars. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, I guess I'm not up to date on that, but interesting. But yeah, fan vote, very fun time. Really enjoyed campaigning for the Gunship, and thank you for your vote, Greg. Your allegiance is noted. You're safe from the gang. I'll put you on the list.
Oh, thank you. My God. I see him leaving my house right now.
Don't come to Brick Fair, Justin. Gunship gang ain't nothing to mess with.
No.
All right. Gunship gang will be there.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of summer 2020 news, like a lot. Justin, you want to start us off with Dots? You want to give us a little rundown on what the heck Dots is?
How much of a rundown you want? You want all sets? Okay, so Dots is basically a theme that they've been rumored, or has been rumored, I think since, what was it, like 2017?
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. But they finally revealed it, and I guess it took a long time for them to really come up with this system. And it's basically, it's housewares, it's bracelets, and it's jewelry stands. So there's a total
and emojis.
And emojis, yes. Yes. Well, those go with the bracelets. So there's different lines of sets. So first we have the bracelets. I don't know, do you have like the pictures loaded up of all?
Yeah, I got them on screen.
Okay, so the bracelet sets we have, there's Lovebirds, Cosmic Wonder, Sparkly Unicorn, Funky Animals, and Rainbow. And if you guys could see, there's this interesting new bracelet piece, and basically they use studs to customize the bracelet. So they also have a mystery pack of what Ryan says are emojis.
It's not a mystery pack if you can see through it.
Well, they say there's 10 surprise charms.
But Ryan, how can there be surprise charms? I don't know.
Shake that good point. Enough, you're gonna see them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that.
Honestly, you're probably right.
I want that. Yeah, I don't want the bracelets and stuff, but I kind of want.
I might buy the pineapple. Wait, Greg, have you seen the picture's not here? Have you seen the pineapple one?
No.
You're gonna want the pineapple. Hold on, let me get the picture for it. Lego Dots pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah, here it is. All right. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Man, see.
That's the pencil. The pineapple is the pencil holder.
Yeah, here you go. I just typed in the Discord chat.
Very interesting, because that set I think is the most expensive at $20.
Oh man, I don't know if I can.
I really
that.
like that. That's cool.
It is so clean. Yeah, and it's got a nice sorting tray.
I love that's my favorite part. It's like the sorting is so useful. But so that's $20, and then do you have the jewelry stand and picture holders?
Yeah,
those two are $15. And if you're a price per piece ratio person, the picture holder one is 423 pieces for $15. So pretty good value there compared to
how much is a little extra pack with the 10 surprise charms?
$4 for 109 pieces, including all those prints. So yeah, I know we're all gonna get it. I mean, I think even Ryan could get it.
Yeah, I'm buying.
Just get Ryan wearing the bracelets for sure.
gotta have something to go with the Apple Watch.
Yeah. What if they made it so that the Apple Watch was compatible with this bracelet?
Oh my god, if they made Apple Watch bands that you had studs on, I would totally rock that.
That'd be dope.
Lego and Apple, let's do it. I don't know. I don't know what I would actually put on
Get those letter tiles and put Gunship Gang on it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I mean, in general, this theme has potential. They could do crossovers like that because we don't see any licensed items with this theme yet, but I think this is something where they could start having licensed characters and stuff on the bands and everything.
Man, I was gonna trash this until I saw that pineapple. Now
it's too cool.
Come on, the $5 bracelets.
Yeah,
all these pieces too. I think this theme is awesome, especially for how cheap
it's very creative and fun,
and we're not even the target audience for this, which is kind of.
I know, and yet we're finding. I mean, you guys like this better than Lego Trolls.
Yes. Oh, easily. I don't think I'll ever own a Lego Troll.
I have to bring up Lego Trolls every episode until the movie comes out.
I'll never say never because I know if I go to Walmart and there's enough, I'm probably gonna buy something.
I'm saying never. I'm doing it.
Oh no! Right, yeah, you say I'll never buy
that holds a lot of weight.
Minifigures. Yeah, I'll never buy the DC minifigures. You bought a freaking box.
Just like the Instagram scam account who says money back guarantee.
Oh, there you go.
Completely meaningless because Ryan is hearing this in the Philippines right now, and he's.
Oh, okay.
You can lie like crazy when you live there.
Yeah, apparently. Good stuff. All right, Lego Dots actually going to be pretty dope, and I'm buying it. I don't know. Lego Avengers. We got some these. None of these other sets have pictures yet, unfortunately. So we're just gonna kind of talk about them. But Lego Avengers will have an Iron Man bust, which kind of sounds like it's going to go well with the Star Wars bust that we're going to be getting.
Well, it's a thing now not a lot of people are going over specifically. That bust, apparently, Zuzem, I can't say their name. I think they said that it's going to be an 18 plus set, which they haven't had 18 plus sets before.
Right.
And it's going to have packaging similar to architecture. So this might be just like a new type of theme they're doing of famous busts.
I've been wanting Lego Star Wars architecture. This is not quite what I had in mind, but this is a step towards that, I suppose. So with the 18 plus thing, that is actually something I did want to touch on. The 18 plus thing means nothing, right? Like it doesn't mean, it's no different than 16 plus. A year ago, if this was released, they could also just release it as 16 plus. It wouldn't make a difference. The 18 plus is I think a completely mental thing. For an adult to see and be like, ooh, okay, this is 18 plus. This is for me, right? I think 18 versus 16. There's kind of a difference there for a lot of people when they see those numbers age-wise.
I think you're totally 100% right.
So I don't think the set itself is going to be anything special or have anything that would really make it 18 plus.
It's going to be. Well, it's not only that, but also the packaging and everything gives that mental picture, like you said, with the, how the 18 plus is there.
Right.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah, so, that's exactly it. I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. I can't imagine it be anything else. So I'm very excited to see how that turns out. I guess I really want to see pictures of them now that it's rumored to have architecture style, black packaging, fancy box. That's exciting. Also, an Avengers Tower and Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster again? What the hell? An Avengers Tower. I guess that's neat. This is going to be $100 one, I suppose. So it'll be nicer than the last one, which was $60 or $70. Not quite as expensive. But
yeah, I'm hoping it's like the Sanctum Sanctorum, where we got one that was $30 back in 2016, and then 2 years later we got this amazing one that was $100. Both were great sets, but I think they could improve with this added size.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta open this. Lego Ninjago. So there's only one set on here that I really care to really talk about, but I guess I'll put this list on screen for people to look at if they want to look at it. Is there anything other than Destiny's Bounty that that you think is important?
Me personally, I mean, it looks like they're going to be at like a Skull Island. That's kind of cool, I guess.
Okay.
But,
So what's
I was hoping for more
gamer
gamers. Sets.
Yeah, no more gamer sets.
Because those we never got so they have these things called the digit outfits or whatever, I don't know, and we never got Zane's digit outfit.
I mean, it's not impossible that figure maybe they didn't see it being as popular as it is, and we'll see it next year.
Yeah, but it's like, what do you think we would have different suits for all of them for the specific thing? And we don't have a specific suit for Zane. It feels kind of lame, if you ask me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. It just is what it is, I suppose. Yeah. And then we also have, what do we have? Destiny's Bounty. That's a big one. Destiny's Bounty is like, that's got to be the best. Like, I don't know. Oh, I'm also kind of confused. Do you know how much it's going to be?
How much what Destiny's Bounty is going to be?
Yeah.
I think I heard. Man, I don't think I've actually heard a price for it. Thinking
because they just retired the other one.
Why do we need another Destiny's Bounty?
That's my point. It's like
Destiny's Luke's land speeder.
Yeah, they can't top the Destiny's Bounty that they released for the Lego Ninjago movie.
Yeah,
however,
I love that one. I'm good with it.
However, it's going to be a remake of the 2012 one, I would imagine, which was kind of a different build. So I think this is just going to be an action play set or whatever.
This is the problem with being a long-term Lego collector.
Yeah.
It's just constantly the same stuff over and over again.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's always new stuff sprinkled in, but like, you know, there are a lot of remakes. Yeah. I had this.
But I mean, if you're 12 years old right now and the last one came out when you were 7 and you couldn't build it then, it's kind of a cool thing for you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which is the vast majority of people that build Lego stuff, I would assume.
Right. I don't know. Nothing else Ninjago really excites me there. Lego City. Seems like they're kind of going back to the ocean, like kind of like they had those ocean sets like 2016 or something, so it's kind of like the same thing. And again, this is if you collect City, I think City is worse than any other theme. Like they're the biggest.
Well, City
you're gonna get a helicopter, you're gonna get a plane.
City and Star Wars, they have the quickest refresh.
I actually the passenger airplane excites me because I kind of want a Lego airplane like that, or at least what I imagine this being.
I love the Lego City airport sets, but that one has a cycle of, I think it's, what is it, every 4 years? No, wait.
It's been a while since there's been like a big airplane.
Oh yeah. Sorry, there's actually, it's a pattern. Okay, it's a weird pattern, but it actually works. 2006 and 2016 both had Lego airport sets. And then 2010 and 2020. So if it ends in a 0 or if it ends in a 6,
I don't think there's any real thing there.
I'm just saying it literally followed that. It has followed that.
Well, that's literally just one case or 1 year.
No, there's 2 cases.
That's not it's 2 cases. Pattern. That's just it happened.
2010, 2020, 2016, 2006. I'm telling you, there's patterns. There's also patterns with the police. I think it's like police is every 3 years or something. Specifically generic police, not forest police or whatever.
Huh.
But whatever. Okay, but passenger plane sounds cool.
Yo, big news. There's going to be an advent calendar.
No way.
Wow. I'm getting word there's going to be a Star Wars advent calendar this year as well.
And it's going to be more than what the City one costs.
Unconfirmed. Try for clearance. You might be able to get a better deal. What else we got? Creator. Oh, Creator. It's kind of disappointing. Not a lot of sets, right? Yeah, 3.
I didn't even know what are the Creator ones. Read them to me.
Rover, Caravan, and Pirate Ship. But according to the Brick Fan, the Pirate Ship is entirely brick built and does not have any cloth sails. The sails themselves use white elements along with black elements to give detailing.
So like the Minecraft Pirate Ship a little bit.
But bigger, yeah. It's going to be 100 euros.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Do you remember Metalbeard Sea Cow?
Yep.
That one had the brick built sail, so I'm guessing it's going to be something like that more specifically.
Just smaller?
But yeah, and that sounds cool. We don't get Lego Pirate stuff, so I'll take it.
Yeah,
like a Rover. I'd be kind of into that. I think that's like a Mars
like
rover.
Like a Range Rover?
No, I think it's like a Mars rover.
Maybe. You think?
Oh,
or like a moon.
Yeah, that's what I took it to. But it could be a Range Rover now that I think about it.
Yeah, there's
Range Rover.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I like the idea of it being a space thing, but I just never thought. Yeah, no. Hopefully, I hope it's a space thing. Let's be honest. Probably better than a Range Rover, but who knows? It could be something really dumb and not be a Rover, Range Rover, or Space Rover. It could just be a underwater rover because they're doing submarines.
It could be a dog named Rover.
Honestly, please. Lego Hidden Side. This is the end of Hidden Side. Just Too Good has prophesized it. It's happening.
I think that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so because it's just, to me, I love Hidden Side, but I think they went the Ultra Agents route and did 3 waves. Because Ultra Agents started in summer 2014 and ended in summer 2015. Both had app integration. Ooh, both were action themes.
Right.
Oh, no. So, anyways, but we got 5 sets. Read them out, Ryan.
Okay. JB's Submarine at $20. The Supernatural Race at $30. Abandoned Prison of Newbury at $40. Ghost Fire Truck 3000 at $70. Which, if it's anything like the bus, that's gonna be a hot ticket item. And then the Castle of Mystery at $100, which is kind of a weird price range. I think the school was $130, so I'm just like a little afraid that this set might be a little bit smaller than people would want for a castle. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, the Monster Fighters one was 100.
Okay, let me look up the Monster Fighters castle. Lego Monster Fighters.
And Abandoned Prison sounds pretty cool too.
That one too. I like the idea, but $40. I just don't know how fleshed out it would be. Like it's gonna be one of those
prison cell, basically.
Yeah, that scares me.
I was gonna say with the fire truck pissed me off because I get it. It's probably gonna be like the bus, which is cool. But come on, why in Hidden Side are we getting fire trucks? We get those all the time in City.
I guess I didn't think of it that way, but I think it'll be like an interesting fire truck, where it's got some features and stuff that
$70
obviously a regular one doesn't do.
And then it's like we're getting a submarine. Well, we're getting city ocean exploration stuff, so that's not even unique either.
Yeah.
And then we're getting race cars. We got a $30 city race car set earlier this year, and we got a freaking Hidden Side promo of that, whatever was it, like a dragster or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So it feels, as a huge Hidden Side fan, I'm a little bit disappointed by the names. I know it's just names, but I hope they are more unique than I expect. But it's Hidden Side, so maybe they will.
Yeah, Hidden Side has proven to be very interesting design-wise. Like, they've definitely done a lot of fun things, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. I would, if I'm just looking at the list, I might buy the prison, the fire truck, and the castle, and it will just depend on if the actual pictures of the designs appeal to me.
Same.
So, yeah, I see.
That's where I'm at. Technic-wise, we have a Ducati motorcycle. Greg, you said you wanted a motorcycle, right? Technic motorcycle?
I love Lego motorcycle stuff, and I'd be into that.
Okay, yeah, Ducati.
I built
I don't know what Ducati
BMW
is.
motorcycle that they did a few years ago in Technic.
Okay, yeah, I guess look up a Ducati and you'll see what you're going to be getting for like $60. A concrete mixer truck, which sounds kind of neat. A Bell Osprey Boeing helicopter, $130. I have no idea what that is. And then a Volvo articulated hauler at $250. I'm actually going to Google Volvo articulated hauler because I'm kind of interested. Volvo articulated. Can't spell hauler. All right, let's
Google
see what
know
this
you
looks
mean.
like. Okay, so this is like a big dump truck. That's a fancy
Ducati
name.
is like a street bike. I'm looking at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Volvo articulated hauler is a very fancy name for dump truck.
Okay.
Turns out. So I thought that would be something a little more interesting than what I found, but it is what it is, I guess. We also have the White House architecture set, which is the only known architecture set right now, but for a rumored $100, I think that's going to be really nice. They've done the White House though before, right?
Yep.
I believe so.
Thankfully, I never got it because this is probably going to be bigger and better. There's like 2 distinct eras of like architecture, and it was in the old era where like things were pretty simple.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, this one would have been like a $40-$50 set.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this one's supposedly going to have about twice as many pieces, so that will or more than that, so that will definitely make it a lot larger. Huh. Maybe I'll get this one and do a comparison video of Lego architecture sets. That'd be kind of fun, different.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting.
I bet that one's expensive as hell. I should probably wait for the new one to be released, though.
Did you ever build the Statue of Liberty?
No, it's not July 4th yet, or the next July 4th.
I know, but wasn't it supposed to be last?
We're shooting for 2020 here. We're gonna get it done.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on this year.
Guys. I don't know.
Should get.
Or wait, no, I could have a barbecue. Oh, wait. So if I had a barbecue, would you come?
Yeah.
Ryan? Okay, cool. All right. Well, after the barbecue, you could live stream the set. Okay. There you
go. But yeah, that's a set that I'll probably buy is the White House. I think that would be a nice one to have for a lot of people. But that's something I guess people won't want outside of America. And finally, new set news: Lego Technic Lamborghini. I don't know. Ooh. This is gonna be another. It's become a yearly thing, right? With the like $300 ish sets or from Technic cars. What was I know they did the Bugatti 2 years ago, but what was last year's? I can't remember. It was the orange Chiron. No, that's the same thing.
That's the same.
No, they did the Porsche, and then they did the Bugatti. Now this.
So there wasn't one last.
What was the orange one? I'm lost.
The Porsche. That
was is it really?
The Porsche, yeah, that was 2 years.
That was out 4 years ago.
Lego Technic car.
I would definitely love to get a Lamborghini. That'd be awesome.
Okay, yeah. So there's the white. There is a white one. The white one. Oh, the white one's like 150. Okay, that's what
the white one was like the downgraded version of the orange one.
I see.
Basically.
Makes sense. AliExpress, $54 for the orange one. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I was gonna say
that is not a set you want to mess with like cheap pieces, because if something doesn't fit perfectly, the whole thing's just gonna be destroyed.
Not gonna be fun.
Well, you could probably work it out.
What were you gonna say, Justin?
Oh, this is completely unrelated, but I was thinking about it when you said it won't be popular outside of America. The Old Trafford. Have you guys been to Lego store since?
No.
Like it released?
Is it sold out?
I don't think it sold any units ever.
Honestly, 0.
I saw so many. Yeah,
0.
I'm like, wow. I don't know. Like, has in the comments anybody in America have you brought Old Trafford? That's a comment question of the week. Okay.
Have you bought?
I thought you were gonna be like, have you been to Lego store? You can't find this set anywhere.
Yeah, I thought that was what was about to come out, but
no, dude. This set it does not seem to have sold. I don't know. This was just based on my experience in New York, but I don't know. I went to the one Lego store there, or not one Lego store. I went to one Lego store there.
Oh yeah,
actually two.
How was that trip? How were the Lego stores?
It was fantastic. I went to 2 Lego stores. I didn't even go to the flagship one because I thought the flagship one was in Rockefeller Center. So I went to Rockefeller Center so I got to go. If I ever go back, I'll go to the Flatiron one. That's the flagship one.
Flatron?
Oh, I thought it was Flatiron.
I don't know.
It's probably one of them.
Yeah, I think it's Flatiron.
Okay.
Flatiron.
I'm dumb.
Yeah. So
okay.
I went there and I went to a Toys R Us that was in New Jersey, and they had a Lego store in that mall too. And the new Toys R Us is kind of awesome. Like it's more of an experience as opposed to just being a store, but it's also a really cool store if you like Lego, if you like Nintendo, because they have different sections for each brand. So they have like a Nintendo section, a Lego section, and I think I don't know. I think they had a Paw Patrol section, and it's something that I could see expanding to different malls. Hopefully one in Florida, but we'll see. It was pretty interesting.
Huh.
That's cool.
Yeah, Toys R Us.
Yeah, I would love to. If they open a Toys R Us Florida mall, I'd be there. Opening day.
Yeah, dude.
Gotta get my Jeffrey
All they could
plush.
get is, what was it, Bricks or whatever? What was that one bootleg store?
Oh yeah, Bricks. That was what it was called. BRIX.
Yeah. R.I.P.
So you said the comments, and I started reading through the comments, and we got a comment last week from L of L that I thought would kind of be interesting to answer. It says, here's a discussion perhaps. How does one get in the Lego community, and or how is being in the LGBT in the Lego community accepted? I personally, as far as like the LGBT thing goes, I don't care if you are part of it. Like, it doesn't change anything to me. Like that's gay, right? Like, I don't even know what the acronym means, but like, it doesn't matter to me. Like, we all have the same hobby, shared interests, whatever, man. You do.
Well, I will say this. I heard they started a gay lug.
That's what I was gonna get to. Yeah. So at Brickworld Chicago last year, there was this whole like lug of, I guess, LGBTQ. I'm sorry, don't be mad at me. I just don't know the acronyms. Because I know people get mad at stuff like that sometimes. I'm just like, I don't know it. But like there was like a whole like section, a whole display. Like I think it must have been a lug, yeah, that like created online lug. So there is a community of just people that are in the LGBTQ that build Lego. If you want to join that, but like as far as getting in the Lego community in general, what do you guys think? Like, it's not something I've ever thought about, but like it just kind of happens. Like,
I'll say you shouldn't be asking me because I'm like the least involved out of all these for the Lego community. I don't even consider myself part of it.
Yeah.
But I love it, but I don't think I'm active in it anymore. I just kind of do my own thing, unless it's for bricks and bits.
I would.
So their question was, how accepting is the community of people like that?
Yeah, like how is being LGBT in
Well,
the
that was the
Lego
first
community
question, right?
accepted? Yeah.
I feel like it would be really well accepted just for the
Yeah.
fact that, at least in my experience in the community that I've seen, everybody is just so nice and like they've accepted me and my son and all the crazy stuff we do. Like I think they'd accept anybody, and I don't think it's something you really have to be concerned about or worry about because
Yeah.
this is a great community. It really is.
Except for the Instagram scammer.
Except for the gunship gang. There's some terrible people.
Yeah, we're riding around account by account, just
Right.
taking it over. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Evil.
They're terrible.
But yeah, getting a Lego community is like a weird thing to think about, though. I guess I've never thought about that. But I would say, like, if you want to like make friends in the community, Instagram would be like ideal. You would want to be on Instagram, and you're gonna want to follow people, and you know, comment things on their posts and post stuff of your own, so people can kind of like see what you're up to and follow you. And you know, that's I think that would open the gate for that.
Well, it's funny you say that because how I started on YouTube. I mean, I was already a part of a separate Lego community in Eurobricks, but how I became more of a part of the YouTube community back in those days, I would go around and comment on other people's videos and say whatever. So basically, the Instagram. I wouldn't say sub for sub. I would never say that. But I would just say, hey, that was a great video, and post something relevant to the video. I didn't want to be like a spammer.
Yeah.
So basically,
that's exactly
apply what you just said. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Apply what you said to YouTube or whatever. Really, that's how you can get into any community.
Yeah.
Just try to get familiar with the people there.
I think live streaming is a good way too. Like I've met a lot of people through that, and you can communicate with other people, and it's a great way to chat on there.
It's true.
Well, so there you go. There's your hot tips to get into the Lego community. And yeah, I wouldn't worry about being like, you know, if you're gay or whatever. I mean, I don't think anybody cares. Like it's not a thing. Like no one's gonna like outcast you.
So many AFOLs are gay and part of the LGBTQ community. You'll be good, bro.
Yeah,
you got this.
It's definitely a thing that there's like a subset of people that are like their own group of that. So you can definitely like look into that, or like other people don't care either. You can just hang out with everyone else. Doesn't matter.
Of course, we accept everyone.
Yeah.
Unless you're a scammer.
Except scammers. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. I guess real quick. So obviously the Kobe Bryant thing is like the shittiest thing ever. Like, dude, that. I mean, I have a tie-in for the Lego world, trust me. But like, oh my god, like that kind of. Like, I mean, that hit hard. Like, dude, that's
terrible.
So bad.
It was like one of those things that like once you find out, you wish that you just didn't know about it. Like we were over at my in-laws, and my wife comes out and she's like, "Did you hear about what happened to Kobe Bryant?" I'm like, "No," and she told me. I'm like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Like. He's like one of my favorite players growing up. Like I loved Shaq and Kobe and the Lakers.
Right.
And to think that like he's dead now is insane. And the fact that there's a helicopter crash and it's just terrible.
Yeah.
And more people died. Like
like it wasn't
that was
just
so
him.
sad.
I think that's important to remember. It wasn't just Kobe Bryant.
Very heartbreaking that his daughter died. Yeah.
I think about that other family where it was the gentleman, his wife, and I think it was their daughter, and then they have two other kids.
It's a shitty situation.
There's two other kids that are still alive. It's just that'd be so terrible to live through that.
Yeah, I just can't even imagine. But like, I mean, like obviously I'm a Celtics fan, so I hated Kobe Bryant. He was on the Lakers, right? But then like he got like the thing happened, and like, dude, that like I did not cry. I'll say that. Like that just I don't know why it hit me so hard, but it was like holy shit! Like this guy who had everything in life, and like it's just gone. It's so It's so terrible. So
yeah,
I really feel bad about that, and it's like, you know, dampened my whole day. Like I spent like 2 hours just not filming a video because like I couldn't film. I just couldn't do it. Like I was just like I just need to sit here and sulk or not sulk. I don't know sulk, but like I just felt like terrible that day. I don't know. It was a dreary
big loss to the world because it wasn't like he was just sitting back doing nothing. Like he was doing a lot of positive things, and like to lose that is really unfortunate.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where that is. But yeah, the Lego tie-in is that I think BFAB had brought this to my attention, is that his Lego minifigure has like jumped in value like a lot, which I kind of find interesting from like a perspective of Lego collectors.
Yeah. All right, I will say this: I bought the set that he was part of.
When?
The day.
Like, oh, okay, you bought it today?
No, I brought it the day that he passed away because like it was in my mind, and I was like, this would be a cool way to honor him. Like if I review it or something, I won't monetize the video or whatever. But like, I was just like, you know, I never had this set. So
right.
I got it. So
yeah,
maybe I was part of the contributing factor.
So
but I didn't pay a lot.
So looking on Bricklink, the cheapest, the minifigure of itself is the cheapest one is like $50. But the sales in the last 6 months, they had been selling for like $10-$12. So
yeah, when I checked the day of, and everything seemed relatively normal in prices. I got the 3-pack he was in for $30.
Right. I'm trying to. Oh, I'm gonna see what the 3-pack goes for. I guess he was in a poly bag too. I see looking on the Bricklink page here. It was just him. Yeah, there's only one 3-pack available on Bricklink, and it's $70.
Holy crap!
They had
if you are looking to get that, I'd recommend just like holding off for a while. It'll eventually, I think, settle back down.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I would not.
Holy crap! This poly bag is rare to begin with. It's
like I could those because it was part of the weren't they this oatmeal promos or cereal promos?
I don't know. Stuff. Was this in a cereal box? That's a neat. I would buy a lot of cereal if they had minifigures in them.
They used to have stuff like that, but.
Huh. But yeah, that's just a terrible thing that happened, and a weird kind of, I don't know if you'd call it consequence, but something like you can see like the effect of within the Lego world too. So
yeah. One thing I'll say about it, one positive thing, maybe if there is a positive thing to come of this, I don't know if you guys felt this way at all, but I was thinking like after it happened, and I started thinking about my life, and I'm thinking just how fortunate I feel like that I'm alive. You know,
it's weird. Yeah.
Like to know that this guy was at the top of the world, had everything, and it was gone just like that, out of his control. And to think that, you know, even if you don't have a lot and like maybe things aren't going right in your life or whatever it is, it could always be worse. Like you're breathing right now, right?
Like,
yeah, true.
I don't know. I just thought about that, and I felt like really, really kind of lucky after it. Even though it's a terrible situation, everyone should feel lucky that they have a chance.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, rest in peace, Kobe. Terrible. Yeah. But anyway, Jang Bricks is now COPPA compliant.
No, that terrible segue there.
Yeah, there was no way out of that one.
Yeah.
But Jang Bricks is now. Should I say a little more with a little more, pep in my step? Sure. Jang Bricks is now COPPA compliant. Coming up next.
It's like, okay, it's like great. It's like we're talking about.
Maybe we should have ended with I don't know. It's all right.
You should end it on everyone feeling lucky that they're alive.
Yeah.
And now we're going to talk about COPPA.
Yeah, I'm lucky COPPA. But Jang Bricks has decided he is now COPPA compliant with his latest changes. It's kind of interesting. So there's actually he's done 2 videos now with the new studio, and we'll explain exactly what he's done that he thinks, I guess, makes him COPPA compliant. But in his comment section, he says, the new studio is here to stay, and all decisions were made based on significant feedback as well as experimentation and planning, but I will continue to tune and improve it over time. The old style cannot come back. See all of my COPPA videos, though it's mostly preserved here. So, as it says, the old style is mostly preserved. So, from what I can tell, the only change that has been made that he would consider to make it COPPA compliant is that he put himself in the white void. What do you guys think? This is actually kind of shocking to me. That this is all he did.
My thoughts were that I don't see how, if you feel your videos are made for kids, which I disagree with in terms of his videos, I don't understand how appearing in the video materially changes the video enough to justify that it's not made for kids.
For
just
about
showing an
10%, 20% of the video, mind you, too. Most of the video is still the same as the old one.
Oh, I don't get it. I'm glad he's not marking him as made for kids, because I don't feel like his videos are, but I don't feel like how he thought his previous videos were and how these videos are.
I just never thought he'd show his face like this. That was my one thing. I was like, he's not going to do that. And he's going to get rid of the white void. But he didn't do either of those things. He's showing his face, and he kept the white void. That white void. Oh, that is scary white. Oh my god.
His setup is very, very interesting, because it's just like his torso and his head and arms appear out of nowhere, because he's at a table that's lit up and a background that's lit up, and it's all perfectly lighted. I have to really give him credit for his amazing setup there. But again, I don't understand how just having the top half of your body in the video is all of a sudden not made for kids. So Justin, you better put your mask on and start appearing in your videos, because all your videos right now are made.
Dude, it ain't a mask. It's a face.
I'm sorry. You have to show yourself. Your real
I know.
form.
I guess.
Are you in a cocoon typically, or do you come out of that, or how
the cocoon is only in my final metamorphosis, but that has not happened yet.
Are you becoming like a moth or like a butterfly, or?
I think I'm becoming more human than mantis, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other thing with this about the videos being for kids or not for kids is the thumbnail style is the same, which I would think is part of it. So it's just awkward to me that this is what he like, and it's his decision. He can do what he wants, but this is what he decided he needed to do to feel safe. And I'm just like, but why? Like,
if that's what it took, I'm cool with it, because I feel like he's really doing an injustice to himself, because he has to be looking around at the rest of the YouTube Lego community.
Nobody's marked their videos.
I'm marking mine, but
I'm
even I'm debating it now. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, if Jang is an adult showing himself in the video, if I'm showing myself in the video, talking to other people that I feel are like me, and I just happen to have a kid that's with me and he's doing goofy stuff or whatever, is that video necessarily intended for kids? Not my intention. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, and I'll save this for after, because I think I might have some strategery here on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna show myself in a white void, and then it's gonna be not made for kids.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I got a thing for that too.
I'm kidding, right. Of course, but we'll move on. All the Jang haters are coming out of the woodwork.
I know.
The Jang gang.
Oh,
they're all coming out of the woodwork.
Stop.
And they're hating on at least me and Ryan hard right now, but.
Yeah, I'm not in the good graces.
I don't get involved with this. They love me. Yeah. Perfect.
Justin stays quiet. He stays safe.
Yeah. I gotta be political. I gotta be presidential. Everything. I can't be on the bad side of anybody. Yeah. There you go.
No, I would love for Jang to make a video where he's just like, this is why I feel this is not made for kids. I would be totally on board to listen to that, and I would probably agree with what he says on it.
Yeah, I would like to hear the rationale. Like,
because he was very mysterious about it. Previously, he's like, I plan to make some changes to my videos, and I was thinking like, okay, maybe he's gonna do a different style. Maybe he's gonna like start like reviewing knives or something. I don't know. But
yeah, and he posted some pictures. He posted some pictures online that made it look like he had torn down his entire white void, and I'm like, I guess it's gone. I guess we're going for a more rustic look that would be less appealing to children or whatever. I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this whole thing is really about the videos that, like we've said a million times, is it when you see it, makes you kind of sick,
Yeah, like for me though, I'm in such a gray area. Like, I've tried looking for people that do what I do, that are like talking normally and make videos without music and stuff like that.
Right.
But all I can find is like one end of the spectrum, which is like extremely for kids stuff, and then like normal people like that I watch on YouTube, and I can't find anyone that does what I do, and I don't know where I fall.
Yeah, I guess you should pay a lawyer.
YouTube thinks about half of my videos are made for kids, the other half aren't. I don't know. I'm kind of like
I agree. It's hard. It's very hard to know. Nobody
Here's the deal.
To know anything.
If June hits and I don't see some people talking about their $42,000 fine and channels getting shut down, I'm marking all my videos as made for adults, and we're just letting it ride.
I don't disagree with that thought
I think
process.
This is maybe just like this completely blown out proportion thing where YouTube, as far as I've seen so far, doesn't care what you do one way or another. They haven't changed any of my videos that I've put up. And I think like FTC, if they actually are going to come down with something, I'd say within 6 months, that's a reasonable time frame for them to start hitting people.
You would think you would hear about. I would even look it up on YouTube right now if I were you. Like, see if anybody, look up Lego.
I looked Cop Up
FTC.
Today, and there's not many people talking about it. Honestly, I don't know. I think they might hit somebody that has like millions of subs that's really making kids content that says they're not. I think the people that are in the gray area, they're probably just not going to bother with, especially a lowly old little brickitect.
Yeah. We'll see. I would hope not, but we will see. I suppose.
I don't want to lose my whole everything I've worked for over something silly though. So we'll let it sit for a while, and we'll see what happens about halfway through the year.
Yeah. All right.
Sounds good.
Bricks and Bits episode 77. You guys have anything else?
Oh my! You're like, it's gonna be an. Oh yeah, I hope
it was an hour.
It's gonna be a 2 hours.
Well, we were supposed to have a guest, so that could have added.
I know.
To be fair.
Brixie had at least an hour of content to add to this.
Yeah. All right. Bricks and Bits episode 77 with Brickitect and Just Too Good. Hashtag Gunship Gang.
Yo.
Hopefully tomorrow morning when I wake up, I find out about the great victory I'll do my parade.
I mean, it's an obvious victory. I think you're good.
I hope so.
I hope you lose just so you go on a rant.
So I have contingency plans, not a rant, but I'll do a rant if they don't release the voting numbers. If they didn't release the voting numbers, I would actually be pissed.
Right? Oh my gosh, you're gonna be like, release the number.
Well, yes, because I don't, and even then, now I'll think they're gonna be fudged because they took too long to release the numbers. So I don't think they're not gonna release the numbers, given that they did for the ideas vote. But I would just release the numbers, Lego. Don't do it to us.
I think Russia's going to tamper with the votes.
Yeah. Mega Bloks, Mega Bloks got in there and screwed with it.
That's it.
Those Nebulon nerds were hacking. I knew it.
Yes.
But yeah, I have contingency plans for both a victory and a defeat. Like I have good ideas for what I would like to post on like Twitter and Instagram, depending on what happens. So
I'm looking forward to either.
That's very fun. So
it's gonna be great.
That's all. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you all next week with our guest Brixie, hopefully.